What do you value most in your life? I mean, I asked myself that question today randomly, and I didn't really have a great answer. So I sat down and thought pretty hard about it, and I was surprised with what I came up with. So without further ado, here are the top 5 things in my life that hold the most value and meaning. Number 1 is definitely health. For some of you that might be like, wait, what? No, like I value money the most. No, that's horrible. You could have all the money in the world, you could have all of the success, you could have all of the family who loves you, you could have everything, but without your own healthy body, both mentally and physically, the rest of life can be very difficult. It just is so important, and I'm so grateful for having a healthy mind and body, health above everything else ever, because without a body, now after that heavy hitter, we have number 2, which is community. Whether that is family and friends or the community that you're in, it has been scientifically proven. I'm gonna have to put up an article here because I forget where it was. After a long, long life, so many people have said that the most important thing in their lives was community. Community is just so important. So much so that it leads to number 3, which is memories. Communities, whether that's friends, family, or other, they create memories, and that's worth living for. Remember that question about if your house was burning down and you had one thing to take with you, what would it be? In my case, it kind of sounds silly, but my server, my hard drives, I would carry all my hard drives out because that's where all my memories are. And now that I say that, I really should probably back those up on the cloud. Everything else in the house can be replaced. That's what houses are made up of, replaceable things. Even the house itself can be rebuilt. But the photos, the audio, the video, the everything on those hard drives, that's me. Those are my memories. That's just so important to me. And I bet you it's important to a lot of people. Okay, so I don't have a clever segue for this one or anything like that, but number 4 is financial freedom. And this one is huge. And it's very, very different for everyone on the planet. It can mean so many different things. But I think one very important thing is lack of debt and living below your means. If you're able to do that and you're able to hold down a regular job, then you're good. However, this one's really tough for me to even say as a Canadian who has a relatively good job and grew up in Canada. I mean, financial freedom is so many different things for so many different people, and there's a huge spectrum. Financial freedom for me also means spending on assets and not liabilities. However, that is what a lot of people, especially in North America and especially the US, acquire, are liabilities. One of the biggest things for me actually is balancing that out because I am a great saver, but I need to kind of YOLO a bit. So I actually have a spending fund because I have to remind myself occasionally to spend. Typically that's on vacations, but that is creating memories. It all comes around. So now for number 5. This one is a pretty new one to me, and it kind of started throughout the pandemic. What a surprise. I think a lot of people realize that mindfulness, which is number 5, is key to a happy life. Being mindful, being present. There's a lot that goes into mindfulness, but when it comes to meditation, that's something that I never thought I would do. My brain forever, since as long as I could remember and my parents could remember, has been hyperactive. And throughout the pandemic, I've realized that not everything needs to be adrenaline filled and adrenaline packed and just go, 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 go. So much so that I've gotten so great at relaxing that I've kind of need to learn how to do sprints again, as in work sprints, where I really push my limits and then I ease off the gas pedal a little bit and slow down. But I'm great at slowing down now. So this is where mindfulness comes in, like being mindful of scrolling. All of that time that I've wasted and other people have wasted scrolling, watching Netflix, watching YouTube even. At least this is hopefully somewhat educational for you and motivating to go live life. But you have to be aware of every minute of your time. And sometimes that just means not being aware. Meditation, forgetting time itself. And there you go. Those are the top 5 things that I value most in my entire life. I'm not gonna bore you. Bye, thanks for watching.